Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the opportunity that we have to share our research. Our research title is A Multiple Regression Analysis of Tokopedia E-commerce Users Purchasing Decision, created by Stella Yunianti, Henilia Yulita, and Michael Christian from Universitas Bunda Mulia. Introduction. Tokopedia is one of the marketplaces with a high level of EWOM. After 8 years of operations, Tokopedia is the first Indonesian e-commerce startup to achieve unicorn status in 2017. People are happy when they use products or services that are already on the market, and they usually tell their friends and family about the products they have used through the media. Brand image factors, in addition to word-of-mouth factors, are important for companies engaged in products or services to create a positive image for their company. Company must continue to maintain and develop a good brand image in the eyes of the public to compete with other companies. The purpose of this study is to determine the magnitude of influence of word of mouth on e-commerce purchasing decision, Tokopedia. The second one, the purpose of this research is to extend which brand image influences purchasing decision on Tokopedia e-commerce. And the last one, the purpose of this research is to determine the influence of word of mouth and brand image on e-commerce purchasing decision Tokopedia. Methodology. This study used a quantitative research approach in this study. Quantitative research method can be interpreted as positive research method. This study was conducted online with questionnaires distributed via Google Form to Tokopedia applicants, users, and individuals who had shopped at least once on Tokopedia application. In this study, the research used Slovin formula to determine the number of sample. The questionnaire used in this study has a Likert scale measurement scale, such as 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree, and we are using multiple regression with SPSS version 26. Result: 88% were between the ages of 16 up to 36 of our respondents, and then the gender of our respondent resulted is 55% being women, and the last one, 100% of respondent has shopped on the Tokopedia application at least once. Reliability and validity. According to the data, R table is lower than R value, which means that all indicators are valid. Cronba alpha from table 1 shows that word of mouth is reliable, and also buying decision is also reliable because the Cronba alpha's value are greater than 0.6. The classic assumption test. According to the table, there is no multicollinearity in this study's independent variables, such as word of mouth and brand image. And also, the point of scatter plots graph are evenly distributed at the top and bottom of number 0. So we can say that there is no heteroscedasticity or deviation from classical assumption. About p-plot, the result shows that the black items spread out along the diagonal line, implying that the regression model is normally distributed or meets the specification. Hypothesis testing. The table shows that the word of mouth has significant influence on purchasing decision, as well as the brand image variable on purchasing decision. This is demonstrated by a significant value of less than 0.05. and also the T count value is greater than the T table. So there is a significant influence between verbal communication or word of mouth and purchasing decision, as well as brand image on purchasing decision. Determining coefficient. The value of R table indicates that the word of mouth and brand image variables influence purchasing decision by 0.506 or 50.6%, and the rest is influenced by others variables not examined in this study. Discussion. Hypothesis 1 stated that word of mouth has a significant influence on purchase decision on Tokopedia. According to stimulus response theory, which was used in this study, the message's content can be compared to a drug that can be injected into the consumer's body and is expected to react as expected. The second hypothesis said there is a strong link between brand image and purchase decision. According to the audience, the presence of this brand image may influence people to choose Tokopedia as an e-commerce site that can help meet the needs of the community. According to hypothesis 3, there is a significant relationship between brand image and word of mouth in purchase decision. When a person already trusts a brand, he will return to the brand and read reviews from previous customers to persuade him to make a purchase. In this case, you have two choices, buy or not buy. Word of mouth has been shown in these studies to influence purchasing decision. Conclusion. Based on the finding of the research's analysis and discussion of the effect of word of mouth and brand image on purchasing decision, this study explained that there is a significant relationship between word of mouth and the purchasing decision variables. The study also shows that there is a significant relationship between the brand image variable and the purchasing decision variables. This study demonstrates a strong relationship between a word of mouth and brand image variables that influence purchasing decision as well as simultaneous effect. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.